What's up, my wonderful Sports to the Bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed night to you all, and welcome back to another video. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So coming up in this one, we have a mixture of topics to take a look at. Yeah, man, we see where Jadeja, he actually handed over the captaincy back to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And you guys would have noticed that Dwayne Bravo did not take part in CSK's game today. We will also talk a little on that. And we are also going to be zooming in on the Jamaica Reggae Boys. You know, we had some information coming out earlier today about a whole ton load of games, international friendlies, that they are going to be playing over a period of 6 weeks. So we're going to talk about it. Also going to be zooming in on the Penn Relays. We have a couple of athletes, you know, at the Penn Relays doing extremely well. So we'll talk a little bit about that also. But before we go any further, remember to hit that subscribe button. Also make sure you leave a like and feel free to drop your comment. All right, so let's get straight into it, and we will start off with some IPL news, right? So having won only 2 out of the first 8 games as captain, Ravindra Jadeja has decided to hand over the captaincy back to Dhoni. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, it was actually on Saturday that, you know, he handed it over. Now the big man Dhoni is back in the seat, and I think he has won 2 games since, or 1. Yeah, man, I am sure that he won the game today, you know, and he will be looking to guide the team as best as possible. But I am really sorry for Jadeja still in my viewers and subscribers to take up that role, and then halfway through you have to give it back to the person that that you took over from, because your own performance wasn't up to par, and the team's performance not up to par also. Really sad situation. No, Jadeja is actually given the opportunity to try and raise his own performance, and also they are making sure that the franchise itself can close off the season with a couple of victories. So they went back to Mahendra Singh Dhoni to press on. No, it was actually 2 days before the season begin that Dhoni had decided that he would step away from the leadership role, handed it over to Jadeja, and it is really sad to see that he wasn't even able to make it through to the end of one campaign. You understand? News coming out is that the higher ups are the ones that are actually pressing him to give, that actually pressed him to give it up so that he can focus on his own role and allow somebody as experienced as Dhoni to lead and to try and get the team back together. I mean, you see, Jadeja, when it comes down to Jadeja, usually that man performs very well for CSK. You understand? Being a top all-rounder in the white ball format, probably first or second is ranked somewhere there about as all-rounder. Don't quote me, but he's right up there. You understand? And usually when CSK is performing well, Jadeja more often than not has something to do with that. Whether it is with his bowling, his batting, or his athleticism in the field and all of that. But things just not going his way at all, my viewers and subscribers. He has scored only 118 runs so far and has taken only 5 wickets, at the time of this article, when this article that I am quoting from was produced. So not a lot of runs under his belt, and also not a lot of wickets. As I said, some persons are saying that the higher ups decided that it would be best for him to give Dhoni the captaincy so he can focus on improving his performances and to make sure that he can contribute to the team as he usually does. So, boy, that is how it is, my viewers. Sometimes up, sometimes down, and this man Jadeja, Dhoni, Bravo, these are the guys that they usually. Moeen Ali last year, these guys performed extremely well for CSK, and they were expected to do some work again, and for this big shift to happen, because even though Jadeja was leading, one can just assume that Dhoni was there, making sure that everything was he was working with him. But you can also say that he probably gave him the opportunity to be free to lead and to express himself. and it just did not work out. So it's back to the regular duty, as they would say, or back to the norm of Mahendra Singh Dhoni leading. So you see, it's really sad. As I said, we are talking about a top all-rounder. Usually performs at least with the bat or the ball consistently, and both have actually tailored away. And even though they would have lost quality performances from the bat and the ball, it's not like it was going over into his captaincy, because as I said earlier, they only won 2 out of the first 8 games that he was leading. So CSK, they just had to do what they had to do, my viewers and subscribers, for the benefit of the team and Jadeja as a player. So while we're talking about CSK, you guys would have noticed that Dwayne Bravo actually was not involved in the game that they played earlier today. They ended up winning the game, yes, but he did not play. And according to Dhoni, Bravo actually suffered he wasn't fit. So that is why he was left out of the starting 11. Doesn't seem as if it is anything that serious, though, that will probably keep him out of the rest of the games. But he was not fit to start that game. So just have to look forward to the other games. And doing Bravo, they definitely will miss him, because Bravo is actually their leading wicket taker. Yeah, Bravo is actually their leading wicket taker. I think he has something like about 14 wickets to his name, if I'm not mistaken. So they will definitely want to get him back on board as soon as possible. So yeah, that is it as relates to that part, my viewers and subscribers. We're going to talk a little bit about the Jamaica Reggae Boys, and they are actually set for a busy 6 week. You understand? And they're going to be playing a couple of international games. JFF confirmed it earlier today that they are going to be playing quite a few games, and according to the report, they are trying to get the team back into groove and get everybody back up and running after the failed campaign of trying to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. So based on what the article said, they are going to be playing two games, 2 games in Spain. Yeah, they're going to be playing against Catalonia and a next team there on the 25 and I think the 25th and the 27th. So 2 games are scheduled to be played over there in Spain. And they will also they say they are going to be looking at new players. They are going to be using this time to look at new players, especially players over in Europe. Yeah, man, according to them, they are going to be focusing on players in Europe that they can probably bring into the team for the short term, mid term, or long term. So they are hunting. Quite a few talented players are on the island, but for some reason, a lot of them, not saying they are better than the ones overseas, but sometimes when they don't have enough time to really get a core of players together to train and thing, it's sort of tough, because every now and again we have a few of these guys coming in from Europe to play in qualification games. Sometimes you are not able to get it right within the little 1 week camp that you use before. So as I said, some of these same players that we have out there, I want to see more placed in developing them. You understand? And we see where we go from there. Now, a few of the games that they have to play, crucial Nation League games coming up. They are going to be playing Suriname on June 4th and 14th. Home and away, they are going to be taking on Suriname. And they are actually trying to get some, Mexico. They have even Mexico. Yeah, they have Mexico at home also to play. They are trying to get some points together for the 2023 Gold Cup qualification. So, how could I forget? Friendly. They have a friendly against Uruguay on the 11th of June. So, very, very busy couple of weeks for JFF. I am hoping that they will be able to win a couple of games and get some sponsors on board and get the fans back up and running. Because after that failed campaign, for our failed bid to go to the World Cup, they will definitely need to try and get the fans back on board. But yeah, Before I close off, the Penn Relays. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, we would have seen a lot of our athletes dominating the boys and girls championship a couple of weeks ago. Also, would have seen them at the Carifta games dominating. Some of these same athletes actually took their form over into the Penn Relays, and they would have won a couple of titles for their school. So shout out to all the athletes that would have gone to represent their schools, and we're just wishing everybody a safe and and a fun trip, and hopefully they will bring home a lot of titles to their school. So yeah, that's basically it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. We're going to leave it right here for tonight. You don't know, tomorrow we will touch base again. Big up on yourself. I'm out.